everybody, and welcome to another episode of Bedland Survival. I'm over here at the perimeter because we are finally going to be building the sorting system and shulker box loading system that over here at the perimeter for all of the item collection that's going to be over here from the various farms and everything. And I've already picked out the area. It's pretty much going to be right on the edge of this. So right here, there's going to be a line of chests and stuff. And there's going to be the shulker box loading system, item sorters, and everything all the way up at the top. And I figured I'd go ahead and do this in the form of a third-person time-lapse. But that's not the only thing that I'm going to be doing in this episode, because I want to take this iron farm down. I talked about it a little bit in the last episode. I want to take this thing down and move it up about 35 blocks above this platform right here. That way fish and stuff are outside of the spawn range and will not spawn in the farm. Now the farm itself is still going to produce iron. It's going to produce poppies and also ink sacs, and that's all going to be filtered over here into the sorting system whenever I get that finished. And also the cactus farm is going to be hooked up to this, and a bunch of other farms that I'm going to be building in the area. So I figured I'd go ahead and do a third-person time-lapse. So let me go ahead and get my shulker boxes out, get all of my supplies in my inventory, and let's crack on with building this thing.
Tried so hard, but I couldn't take your face out of my heart. I can't hold back these feelings I have. They are overwhelming me when you look at me. Times we had, you're the only one I see when you look at me. I tried so hard, I couldn't take your face out of my heart. Hold back these feelings I have.
back once again, and the entire thing has been built, at least for the sorting system section. Now there's a few other things that I need to add. I want to add the rails and for the shulker box redistribution system, and add the chest that's going to hold all of the empty shulker boxes that are going to be distributed between all of these. Now, if you want to learn how to build this yourself, then you can check the video description. There will be a tutorial that I did on this last Wednesday, and that should be uploaded by the time that you're watching this video right here. Now, I just added some leaves in there to help me place these hoppers and stuff in, and those will get broken as soon as these pistons fire for the first time. But anyways, let's go ahead and start finishing up this system. Like I said, I need to add the shulker box redistribution system. I have to add all of the water in, and I need to add one other thing, and that's going to be the system that takes out all of the non-stackable items, because this shulker box loading system doesn't work with non-stackable items. It sends out too high of a signal strength. All of these, the pistons that break the shulker boxes are looking for signal strength 2, and a non-stackable item is signal strength 3, which means that the shulker box will break as soon as the non-stackable item hits this hopper right here. So it doesn't work with that. If I wanted to, I can change this up so that it would work with non-stackable items. But honestly, there's really no point. The only thing that I'll get off of the general mob farm will be a few armor pieces, and then like some leather armor, iron armor, and bows. The bows themselves are super cheap. I can craft those up with the sticks that I'm getting from witches and from the string that I'm getting from spiders. So there's really no point in trying to save any of that. The amount of iron that I would get off of all of those armor pieces is like very negligible, and it's just not worth it in my opinion. So anyways, let's go ahead and start placing in these rails for the shulker box redistribution system. And like I said, there is going to be a link to the tutorial down in the description, as well as a world download to that shulker box loading system that I built in the tutorial, if you guys want to go check that out and build this for yourself, because this system is actually pretty good. But anyways, let me go ahead and place this solid block right here to stop the minecart from flying off the edge. And then, actually, this particular slice right here doesn't need a sorting system section, because this is going to be the overflow for all of the random items that the witches and stuff drop. And then over here on this side, I'm going to need a few half slabs right here. It's 1, 2, and let me go ahead. I'm just going to go ahead and pillar up right here. It'll make my life a lot easier. And that is where the fence gate goes, so I'm going to need one more. And then this goes right here. I actually don't have a fence gate on me. Let me see. Do I have a fence gate in here? I do not. So I'm going to have to craft one of those up. Luckily, I have a wood shulker in my end chest. Let's grab 2 logs. I think that's all I'm going to need. Craft these up. Craft some sticks. And craft the fence gate. So that's going to do it for that. I do have the detector rail on me, which is good, because I'm going to need that in just a second. Alright, so let's go ahead and hop back up here, place this temporary block in, place the fence gate, break that back out. Powered rail right here, and then where I'm standing needs to be a detector rail. So that's going to go in there like that. A stone brick. Try to angle this correctly. Come on. Let me place it in. It's not going to let me do that, really? Alright, well, we're going to do this the hard way then. Right there. Break this out. Now, in order to get this rail the right way, we need to add a rail right here that will later break back out, and add another block directly on top of that. Break that out because that's not needed. Then we're going to have a, let's see, yeah, we're going to have a hopper pointing into this rail right here. And this is what's going to load the actual minecart back up. That's not what I wanted to do. Let me just place a temporary block to make this easier on me. And then click right there. Alright, that's in place. Break this back out. Now I'm going to need one more half slab over here on the back side for the comparator to rest on. Do I have a comparator? I do. Awesome. That's going to go right there. And then there's going to be a double chest right here. It's going to hold all of the shulker boxes, all of the empty shulker boxes. And let's see. Let's go ahead and close this off for the time being. So I need to break this in order to get that hopper out of it. That's going to go right there. And that's not exactly what I wanted, but let's see. Let's grab a redstone block. It'll let me out. Go ahead and place that right there. Let's give this chest minecart a nudge. And that should come back over here and stop at that fence gate. What happened to it? It stopped at the end? Maybe it didn't have enough power. Yeah, it looks like the rails weren't powered far enough. So let's go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. So right here. There we go. And that's going to stop right there. And then all of the shulker boxes will go in that area there. Alright, so now we're going to go ahead and get a solid block here. Break this out. Place another solid block here. I'm going to need a redstone torch right here. That's going to open the fence gate and allow that to travel off. And now we need to do the bottom section. So let's go ahead and break all of this out. In the video, in the time lapse, you probably saw I had to remove a little bit of the cactus farm because it was in the way. Alright, so now I need to get some half slabs. Let me go ahead and make a few half slabs. I'll just make a stack of them, because why not? That's not... that goes there. Let's bring this down. Alright, so this needs to go off in this direction for the redstone line. Now, because this sorting system is only 15 blocks long, I'm not actually going to need any type of system that will boost the redstone signal. And I ran out of torches. Let's see. Redstone dust. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Get a few more redstone dust. bring this down this direction. This can come out. This can come out. Right, so right here, I'm going to add a repeater right here into a solid block. And then I'm going to have a few more half slabs right here, leading off over to here. That's going to go there. That gets broken back out. Alright, now I need to grab a few more torches. Boy, I tell you what, the heat has been absolutely insane where I live. I live in Alabama, and the humidity and everything, it's just been freaking unbearable the last few days. It's been getting up into the hundreds over here, and it's definitely not a very pleasant experience. So this is going to go right here, and then this repeater will go there. I'm not actually going to put the repeater in first. I need to go ahead and craft up a bunch of empty shulker boxes for this system before I do that. I am back, and as you guys can see, I have been doing a lot of stuff since the last time I recorded. It was actually, the last time I recorded was a few days ago, but as you guys can see, I have done quite a bit of work over here that I did not mean to do. I've done quite a bit of work over here at the perimeter. So this is the AFK room, and I have to say, like, I love how it turned out. I didn't have any real plans when I was building this, like no designs that I had already came up with or anything like that. But I'm going to go ahead and sleep real quick, and then I'll show you guys all of the stuff that I've been up to. So first off, you can see, like, I've done this room right here. And I put in some glass, and I used light blue for the center of the glass, and it goes all the way around like that. Now, over here on this side, this ladder is actually going to come out here pretty soon. But I also added buttons. That way, like, let's say I need gunpowder, but there's no shulker boxes down here. I can hit this button right here, and it'll break the shulker box that's in the system and bring it to me. But anyways, let's go ahead and go up this ladder right here. I'm going to show you guys just what I've been up to. So this right here has been fully built in and everything. This is the roof of the AFK platform. And then over here we have the item transportation. So let me go up to the top of this. And this is the item sorters right here going all the way across. We got the water streams in place. I have the trapdoors over here that aligns all of the items and allows the items to stack up on top of each other before getting sent off to the hoppers to be picked up into the sorters. And also this system right here, which is going to be the input from the mob farm. And what this does is it's going to take out all the non-stackable items, and it's going to dispense it at that bottom dropper right there. It's going to dispense it into lava. But anyways, after that's done, then all of these items come over, or actually all of these items come to this dropper right here. They get shot down into this water stream and aligned up to this trapdoor right here. And then every so often this trapdoor will open, allowing items to pass through. And then the items come through here, get aligned by the chest, and then they get sent over here to these hoppers to be picked up by them with the item sorters. I also added some sea lanterns here just to keep mobs and stuff from spawning. But also I need to take out this bottom row of the cactus farm and move it up to the top. And once that's finished, then I have to take these hoppers right here and move these up into these holes so that I can add droppers and stuff and hook that up directly to the items, the sorting system. And this right here is going to be the item stream for all items that aren't coming from the general mob farm, and they're going to come along here like this, and then they'll go through and get lined up by those trapdoors. But anyways, there's also one other thing that I want to do today if I have time, and that is going to be building another iron farm up there in the air. But anyways, before I do that, I should probably unclog these hoppers because I'm pretty sure they're getting quite a few items in it. So I'm just gonna walk through here and grab all of the cactus out of this farm right here. And I'm gonna take this to the item filter. This is how much cactus this thing has produced so far. It's absolutely insane. I thought about hooking that up to a furnace system so that we could get an XP farm in here. And I might do that eventually, but I don't know if I'm going to have time within the season because the season will be ending here shortly. It's probably going to end shortly after Christmas time. I want to have Christmas open so that people can have time to spend with their families and stuff instead of worrying about another season starting and stuff like that. But anyways, I'm going to go ahead and start working on the iron farm. And then I'm going to tear down the bottom layer of the cactus farm and move that up to the top. So let me go ahead and get my resources and I'll start building that. Alright, so I got the iron farm built up, and as you guys can see, the iron is finally flowing in. Good news about this thing is it's built in the right spot so that we don't have any fishes gunking up the system like that other farm did over there. But also as an added benefit, since it's within the spawn sphere of the player, we're also getting ink sacs from it, and all of that is going to be flowing in. I added this extra line right here, and now I currently don't have a ladder up there to the top, but you can see it's just connected directly to this line right here for the rest of the items. There's still a lot of work left over here to do within the next few days, because I still have to get this thing. Part of it needs to get moved because the iron farm is actually sticking into the side of it, and as you guys can see, I had to tear down a small section out of there. So what I'm actually going to do is, since this cactus farm right here is 19 by 19, which is the exact same size as the spawn platform for the iron farm, I'm thinking about tearing this down and then moving it over here right behind the iron farm and outside of it. And then also within the next few days I'm going to be tearing this down, and then I'm going to tear down this mob farm, which is kind of unfortunate because I did spend a lot of time building this thing. But Silent Whisper posted the other general mob farm, and it's just so efficient that, like, I need to tear this down and build that one because it's honestly insane. But anyways, that's a lot of other stuff left to do. I mean, I still want to do a zero-tick sugarcane farm, and then a huge bamboo farm, and then another zero-tick sugarcane farm that leads into composters to make a bone meal farm. And then that's pretty much all of this stuff. Well, I might do a pumpkin and melon farm, like a huge pumpkin and melon farm over here at the perimeter as well. But anyways, like, there's still a lot of work over here to do. I gotta connect the slime farm, which is way down there at the bottom of the world, and connect that up with the items right here, and hook everything up to the sorting system. So there's that I have to do. And, like, anyways, yeah, it's just a lot of work. But anyways, that's going to do it for this episode. I really hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, please leave a like and subscribe, and I will see y'all in the next one. Peace.